Hello, it is the 15th of May 2020 and it's Friday. Friday already. Can you believe it's Friday? The sun's shining, so the lighting is kind of messed up. It's kind of cool. The sun is shining like crazy. Oh, I'm going to open up that door so I can bring the lawnmower in. Let the horses out. Of course, did the horse stalls. We had rain a little bit this morning, not much, a little sprinkle. It started blowing pretty nicely, so it dried up quite a bit of it. The sun's still shining way over there. That's west. Let's see what else is there. I let the horses out after I cleaned the stalls. Did some shopping. I'll show you what I bought. Reasonably priced. I also bought a front bumper for this truck here. I'm thinking my plastic is okay, but the chrome is bad on mine. This one that I bought, picked up pretty cheaply. But his plastic is busted up a little bit, so my plastic looks good. Really, I don't need to do much to this one. I'll just store that one for a later date. I'm just curious if it is the same bumper. This is a 2003 and this is a 2001, I believe. So what did I do today on the Corvette? That's what you're thinking, huh? Well, let me show you. So earlier I showed you I was going to use levers, rotating back and forth, pivoting back and forth to transfer the horizontal motor or horizontal motion from the gas pedal from this side moving this way to this side moving this way. Well, how was I going to do that? Well, the plan was to put a pivot in here, and with a pivot rod right here moving the two paddles. And I thought, you know what, I got to thinking, this is just prototype. So I bought 1/4-inch tubing that needed to be bent. Well, how was I going to bend it? Well, let me show you how I did that. Keep forgetting which way it's got to go. I think it's got to go this way. Yeah, I believe it's got to go this way. So what's going to happen is I made these two brackets right here. Wait a minute, you can't see anything. I made these two brackets right here, bolted here and here, which is going to hold this tube. So if you look carefully, you can see, let me show you from what, well, this side right here is going to pull the throttle through this tube. Okay? It's going to pull through the tube with a nylon cable. Now this is prototype. I just got to get this thing running. It's time to get this bad boy running, this bad girl running. And then you can see right here, it's going to be welded right here. And if you look, it should be even with this one right here, in line with that cable. And again, there's going to be a nylon rope, nylon cable. I call it a cable. Give it a little bit more integrity there. And that'll transfer the action from the driver's side to the passenger side. Piece of cake. So tomorrow morning I'll tack weld this stuff in, clean everything up, paint it, set it back on there, and in the end there will be a steel cable in there. Steel, most likely a stainless or whatever they make these cables out of. You can see a little bit of the cable in here. See that? It's pretty heavy stuff. So it'll hook onto this unit right here through the tube and transfer to the other side. How about that? I think that's going to work really good, just like that. I believe that's the way it's going to be. So I got the welder over in the corner. I'll put that in place and away we go. So like I said, I did mow. Well, I didn't say that. I did mow a little bit. When I say a little bit, I mowed the entire backyard. So around the paddock, let me see if I can show you. Got sandals on. It's all wet here. You know what? I have to strap these things shut anyway. So this is a rope gate, I call it. Ay, ay, ay. It's a long ways down, guys. It's a long ways down. Let me turn the electric fence off before I zap myself. So the stalls are clean. Obviously I need to put water in that bucket. Alright, I gotta make sure I don't let the video listen to the music or they'll give me trouble on YouTube. Hopefully they didn't hear it. So I shut the electric fence off. It's another rope gate over here. I was thinking about moving this round pin today, but I got lazy. When you're retired and old, you get lazy. Yikes there. So the horses are staring at me. So I mowed this whole area here, guys. This whole area over here, this area. So basically, then behind the whole paddock is about 40 feet wide swath of pasture that someday I'll fence it in and let the horses back there too. We used to have them in here too, but that got a little out of hand. Right now we only have 2 horses. The most we've ever had was 6 or 7. What is that racket? There's some kind of goofy racket going on over there. Huh. Odd racket. Hey girls, how you doing? Behaving yourselves? So sometimes what we do is we let them in here. We just let them graze just outside the fence, but we leave that gate open over there so they can run into the main paddock. So that's what pretty much all I did today. It is Friday. I did drive to the airport. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to show you. I bought a tool. Let me show you that. After I turn the fence back on, go back to the shop. It's good exercise for an old man. I was just telling Kathy that I need to get my aerobics in. So let me try to cover the microphone so you can't hear it, otherwise they'll say that I'm using copyright material. Here we go. Okay, here we go. I'll go into this shop. Let me show you this little tool I bought from Great Lakes Fluid Power near Kent County Airport, or the Gerald R. Ford Airport, Grand Rapids. All right, so hopefully I can find it. Here it is. So what this is a tube bending tool. A tube bender. You guys remember tube benders, right? Yeah, that was fun. So you just put the tube into here. Now this is strictly for 1/4 inch. You put it in here, close it, and you pull this around, which bends the tube. That's how I got these bends in here, guys. It's just about where it's got to be. I just need to bend this this one closest to me a little bit inboard to line up with the pulley. Okay? So let's call it a quits. That's it. We'll get that vet going hopefully in a few weeks. And that project will be done for the most part. And then the next project will be a Jeep. I have an old Jeep, 2001 Jeep in the woods that I want to weld up the, there are my shoes, weld up the frame. The frame is totally rotted out. Michigan has got, they use a lot of salt on the roads for wintertime. It just tears the steel apart. And I do have, still got to send this bike out for electronics and carburation. I rebuilt the carburetors and everything's should be peachy, should be able to run right away. But I let another guy do it because then he can tune the carburetors in. And I'm not an electrical guy. I hate messing with electronics. So he does all that stuff too. So that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. And I'll mow the rest of the grass. I gotta learn how to speed the video so that I could put the camera on for like 20 minutes and then speed it through so you can see, watch me work. All right, adios. Bye.